Well, friends, in this session we will come to know how to formulate a payoff matrix for the given game. Game sometimes will be given in the form of a payoff matrix itself. You need to solve the payoff matrix, game in the payoff matrix. Solution for the game is nothing but the strategies, best optimal strategies for the players and value of the game. Suppose if the payoff matrix is not given directly and the game is described, is given the descriptive format like this. How to formulate the payoff matrix? Let us see few examples here how to formulate the payoff matrix. See here the first problem. A and B each take out one or two matches and guess how many matches opponent has taken. If one of the players guess correctly, then the loser has to pay him as many rupees as the sum of the numbers held by both the players. So either he has one coin showing 1 rupee, a coin showing say 2 rupees, say one or two, either one or two. This has the numbers 1 or 2 with him. Similarly, player B has the numbers either 1 or 2 with him. So what is given there? A and B each take out one or two matches. Either they show 1 or 2. Similarly, each man either show 1 or 2. So what is given there? How many matches opponent has? If one of the players guess correctly, suppose if he shows 1 and this man also shows 1. So he is guessing correctly. Say if this guy is with 1 in his hands and this guy also shows 1 in his hands, then matching occurs. So in case of matching, A will be winning the summation of the what do you call the numbers that the people have. This man has 1, this man has 1, sum is 2. Hence the payoff map element for this combination. If B chooses 1, A chooses 1, the combination for this combination of strategies, payoff element will be summation of these numbers 1 and 1 and 2. Similarly, if A chooses second number, B chooses second number, sum will be 4. 2 plus 2, 4. That 4 rupees will be gained to the player A. Here, A is the maximizing player always. See, A and B each take out one or two matches and guess how many matches opponent has taken. If one of the players guess correctly, if A is able to guess correctly, then the loser has to pay him as many rupees as the sum of the numbers held by both the players. అంటే వీడి దగ్గర 1 ఉంది, వీడి దగ్గర 1 ఉంది, మ్యాచ్ అయ్యింది, మ్యాచ్ చేస్తే ఏకి వస్తుంది. ఇక్కడ వీడి దగ్గర 2 ఉంది, వీడి దగ్గర 2 ఉంది, ఏ ఈజ్ ఏబుల్ టు మ్యాచింగ్ ద థింగ్స్ కరెక్ట్లీ, then summation of these 2 and 2, 4. In case mismatch exists, if this man shows 2, this man shows 1, simultaneously if they open their hands, say this man shows 2, this man shows 1, mismatch. In that mismatch, the payout is 0, means nothing will be there, nobody will gain and nobody will lose. If A shows 1, B shows 2, mismatch, 0, payout is 0. If A shows 2, B shows 1, there also mismatch exists, payout is 0. So simply 2 by 2 matrix. So A has only two options, either to show 1 or 2. B also has two numbers with him, either showing 1 or showing 2. That's all. So if you see, this one is the matrix. Whether this is saddle point game. See, row minimum 0. This row minimum 0. Column maximum 2. Column maximum 4. So minimax maximini, if you see saddle minimax maximini, minimax is not equal to maximini. So you cannot suggest any pure best strategies. One pure best strategy for the player A, one pure best strategy for the player B, not possible. And this particular game is a mixed strategy game. Since it is 2 by 2 size, you can go for arithmetic method. Arithmetic method, step by step is there. You can employ the method and find out solution. So the solution will be like this. A's mixed strategy will be 2 by 3, 1 by 3. B's mixed strategy will be 2 by 3, 1 by 3. And value of the game, as said in the method, how to find out the value of the game and demonstrated with the help of an example. So if the same procedure is followed, you are getting the value of the game as 1 by 3. Mixed strategy for the player A, this one. Mixed strategy for the player A, for player B is this. So A's A1 strategy, A's A2 strategy, probabilities. Similarly, B's B1 strategy, B's B2 strategies, probabilities. So see this second column. In a game of matching coins with the two players. So it seems there are coins with the players. Suppose A wins 1 unit of value when there are two heads. So A can show either head or tail, that's all, only two options. B also can choose either head or tail. So if both people shows the heads, when both are heads, when both people show heads, A wins one unit of value. See, if A shows head, first strategy, B shows head, 1 rupee. Unit value means 1 rupee. 1 rupee will be the gain for the player A. A wins 1 rupee. Similarly, and wins nothing when there are two tails. When both the players shows tails, when this man shows tail, this man also shows tail. This combination, this tail, this man tail is the intersecting point. Here payoff is zero. See, both wins nothing. A wins nothing when there are two tails. Zero. This one. And loses half unit of value when there are one head and one tail. So when the mismatch exists, if one player shows head, other player shows tail. One player shows tail, other player shows head. So in case of mismatches, so mismatch is there here. This man is with head, this man is with the tail. This is the mismatch. So there. Similarly, this man shows head, this man shows tail. This point, this position. So in this position, half unit value will be the loss for the player A. Then we should put minus sign for it. Plus sign indicates that the gain to the player A. Minus sign indicates that the loss to the player A. That's what it is. Game of matching coins with two players. Suppose A wins 1 unit of value when there are two heads. ఇద్దరు heads చూపిస్తే A will be winning 1 rupee plus 1. Wins nothing when there are two tails. ఇద్దరు tails చూపిస్తే payoff element is 0. And loses half unit of value. Who will be losing? A. A will be losing. A will be losing half unit of value when there are one head and one tail. Turn on it. ఒక head over tail చూపిస్తే A will be losing half unit of value. So hence minus 1/2. This is also a mixed strategy game. You see, there is no saddle point for this game. There is no saddle point for the game. See, mini max, maxi mini getting, if you apply it, you will not get the saddle point. Hence, this is also a mixed strategy game. Size of the matrix is 2/2. You can comfortably employ the arithmetic method to solve the game. Do it. This is the optimal mixed strategy for the player A, optimal mixed strategy for the player B, and the value of game will be found to be like this. This is how you need to formulate if the game is given the descriptive format. Sometimes it will be given directly like this. Sometimes you can solve the following game and determine the value of the game. If at all, whatever it is, whether it's 2/2 game or 3/3 game or any size game is given, payoff matrix is given, you need to first of all whether rules of dominance are applicable to reduce the size of the game. That must be verified. And it should reduce the game to the minimum size. Here any row is dominating. Now 4, 1 corresponding elements 2. Here 3 is not less than 1. So no row is dominating. Column, any column is dominating. No, 4 is greater than 1, 2 is not greater than 3. Hence column is also not dominating. So you cannot reduce it. Rules of dominance are not applicable here, and there is no saddle point also. First row minimum 1, second row minimum 2. First row maximum 4, first column maximum 4, second column maximum 3. So circle is not coinciding with the square. So apply properly mini max, maxi mini criterion. You won't get the saddle point. And this is also a mixed strategy game. This is also a mixed strategy game. Hence 2/2 size matrix, payoff matrix. Hence you need to go for arithmetic method. So this is another problem in the C. Consider a modified form of matching based biased coins. A problem, matching player is paid 8 rupees if the two wins turn both heads, and 1 rupee if the two wins turn both tails. 1 rupee. 8 rupee will be the gain to the player A if both are showing heads. If both are showing tails, 1 rupee will be the gain to the player A. The non-matching player is paid 3 rupees. Non-matching player means A will have to pay 3 rupees. That is minus 3 in case of mismatch. When two coins do not match. Minus 3, diagonal ఉంటుంది. When there is no mismatch. When the matching exists, heads match అయితే 8 rupees, tails match అయితే 1 rupee. So very simple. So game will be like this: a into minus 3, first row, then second row minus 3, 1. That will be the payoff matrix. That's all. So that you can prove it, and you can apply arithmetic method for that one also to find out the value of the game. You see, sometimes it will be given like this. Say a big description is given, ultimately payoff matrix is given here. ABC company is one company, XYZ is another company. So this is a payoff matrix for ABC company. ABC is the name of the company. Company A, company B say, company X say. So ABC company. This is one company, this is another company. This has three strategies. This also has three strategies: press, radio, television. Say social media channels to be adopted for promoting the sales or something like that. So this is the plus indicates that is the gain to the this company. Minus indicates that is the loss to this company and gain to this company. XYZ. So this is the payoff matrix given. When you like to solve this game, what is to be done? First of all, apply the rules of dominance. Whether the game is further reduced. It is 3 by 3. Given game is 3 by 3. First of all, you must verify whether the rules of dominance are applicable. 30, 0, 40, 15, minus 80, 20. So here this value is small. This is large. So first row is not dominating, second row. So this one, third row see 90 greater than 0, 20 greater than 15, 50 greater than minus 20. Hence, third row is dominating the second row. Hence, second row can be deleted. Second row can be deleted. Second row can be deleted. Then what will be remaining? 30, 90, 40, 20, minus 80, 50. Columns if you see 30 greater than minus 80, 90 greater than 50. So it seems 30. The first one will go. First one will not be there. First one will not be there. You don't have the first column will not be there. So what will be remaining? Game will be reduced to 40 minus 80, 20, 50. That's all. First row 40 minus 80 ఉంటుంది. రేడియోకు టెలివిజన్కి ఇక్కడ రేడియో టెలివిజన్ ఉంటుంది. ఇక్కడ 20, 50. దీనికి వచ్చి ప్రెస్ టెలివిజన్ ఉంటుంది. వీడికి వచ్చి ప్రెస్ టెలివిజన్ నిలబడుతుంది. సెకండ్ రో ఉండదు. వీడికి ఫస్ట్ రో ఫస్ట్ కాలం ఉంటుంది. సో 40 minus 80, 20, 50. That will be the minimum gain. You can apply arithmetic method to solve the game. It's like that. Applying rules of division. There are only 3 rules. Carefully go through the rules. Systematically reduce the game if possible. If not possible, if it is 3 by 3 matrix, you should go for algebraic method or matrix method or linear programming method. 3 methods are there. These 3 methods will be explained in the next session. So if the game size is reduced to 2 by 2 by applying rules of dominance, if there is no saddle point, arithmetic method should be employed. If the game size is reduced to 2 rows, any number of columns, 2 by n, 2 into n, 2 rows only, n columns will be there, more than 2 columns, or m rows and 2 columns, more than 2 rows will be there, only 2 columns will be there. In respect of those 2 cases, you can employ graphical method to find out the solution of the game. These 2 methods we have demonstrated in the earlier session. So if the game size is not reduced further, that is the game size is reduced to only 3 by 3 size, or still larger than this size only is there, then that's the last payoff matrix after applying rules of dominance. Then we have methods like algebraic method, matrix method, and the linear programming method. I will demonstrate those methods for solving the higher order payoff matrices in the next session. See here also this is there, media column is there, 3 by 3 matrix is given. So you need to just apply rules of dominance, reduce the matrix if possible to the minimum size. What size it is, whether it is 2 by 2, now go for this one. If it is 2 by 2, no saddle point, go for arithmetic method. Saddle point, so that is the solution of the game. And if it is the game size, reduced game size is 2 by n or m by 2, apply graphical method. If at all there is no saddle point for the game. So first of all, check whether the rules of dominance are able to reduce the size. Saddle point yes or no. If it is yes, By applying minimax criterion, max and min criterion, you can find out whether the saddle point exists. Saddle point exists at the solution of the game. At the intersection, saddle point is nothing but the intersection of two strategies. One strategy for the player A, another strategy for the player B. So, if at all there is no saddle point and the game size is beyond that one, then only this for these methods. So all these are this way only. So if this game is not further reduced, 6 minus 3 minus 3 0, 6 minus 3, no, no, row is not dominating. Row is not dominating. No row is dominating. Column, yes, columns are dominating. If you see 7 and 4 minus 3 0 compared to this column, you compare this column and this column, player B will never choose this one. Why? Because losses will be more for him. So 6 minus 3 minus 3 0. That will be the size of matrix remaining. This column will be omitted by applying second rule of dominance. Compared to this column is inferior for the player B as he is going to lose many amounts. Minus 3 less than 7, 0 less than 4. Hence losses will be minimum for the player B if he is with this strategy instead of this. Hence he will never choose this one. Second rule is applied here. Third column is deleted. So for the remaining size you can go for the arithmetic method. There is no saddle point for the game. So like that. So there are matrices, pair of matrices will be given. You need to do that one properly. All these problems are given directly the pair of matrices. Whatever is the description given, pair of matrix is given. The pair of matrix is formed like this. Form A has three strategies: no advertising, medium advertising, heavy advertising. Form B, no advertising, medium advertising, heavy advertising. These are three strategies. So for the different combinations of strategies, pair of matrix is given. Just verify whether rules of dominance are applicable or not. If not applicable, what will we do? If not applicable, what will we do? If not applicable, if the rules of dominance are not applicable, say the matrix is not reduced further, you should go for algebraic method or matrix method or linear programming method. If the matrix is like this only. Just you need to verify. That's all. Any matrix, as a matter of fact, in this demonstrated in the class itself, the formulation of the game, blue army, red army column. So this is the formulation. Having gone through the column, if you carefully go through this column, so for the different strategies of the blue army and red army, this is the payoff matrix formulated. So once this is formulated, there is no saddle point for the game. This game cannot be further reduced by applying rules of dominance. Hence, it is 3 by 3 size only. That is the damn minimum size. You should go for either linear programming method or this one, algebraic method, or this one, algebraic method or matrix method. Similarly, this another problem is another army A, army B. So this problem was also formulated. This comes to be 2 by 2 matrix only. A has two strategies, B has two strategies only. This is the formulation. Game is described. So if at all the game is given the descriptive form like this, then you should very carefully go through and identify the various strategies for each player available, and for the combination of strategies what will be the payoff. And that forms the payoff matrix. Once payoff matrix is there, then only you can check whether the rules of dominance are applicable to reduce the size, and then whether the saddle point exists for the game by applying minimax maximum criteria. So all these things over, if you found that the given matrix is reduced to a mixed strategy game, either 2 by 2 size or 2 by n size or m by 2 size or m by n size, 3 by 3 or more than that one. Accordingly, basing on the size of the payoff matrix, you need to apply a suitable method for solving the game. 2 by 2 matrix arithmetic method, 2 by n or m by 2 graphical method, and 3 by 3 or more than that size algebraic method, matrix method, linear programming method. So in the next session, we'll come to know these methods. I mean, methods for solving the higher order payoff matrices, say 3 by 3 or more than 3 by 3.